Hello everybody, I am Nitin K. Biju. I have secured All India rank 89 in the Civil Service Examination 2019. In this video, I'll be discussing about how to utilize the last 50 days before prelims. So as we all know, prelims is approaching, around 50 days are left. So I'll be discussing about the strategy which you should be implementing, the do's and the don'ts which you have to keep in mind during this period of time. So coming to the first point, the first point you should note is that you have to focus on revision. Revision becomes the most important aspect now. So whatever subjects which you have prepared during the last 1 year, for example the polity Lakshmikant textbook, or history it might be Spectrum or Bipin Chandra, or similar to that for economy, for all the core subjects you might have studied one book, right? So you should be able to revise that book continuously, again and again, as much as times as possible during this last 50 days. So revision becomes the most important part. The importance of revision is that if you don't revise, you might forget some of the easiest questions also. For example, you might have encountered situations where you might get confused between two options. You might have eliminated already two options, but you don't know between the other two options. So these kind of situation can be minimized if you revise it again and again. And coming to another, the second important point is that you have to limit your sources. So in the last 50 days, ensure that you don't go behind new and new materials, because this is the time when a lot of materials will be coming into the market. There will be a lot of current affairs compilations, a lot of new materials will be coming in the market, but you should ensure that you should only revise the current affairs magazine which you have already done properly, the monthly magazine which you have done in the last 1 year. You should not go behind new sources, because if you go behind new sources, first of all you won't be able to complete the new source also, and you will be compromising on the revision of the older source which you have already done. So this is the second point which you have to keep in mind. And coming to the third important pointers, it is that you should focus entirely on prelims now. Okay, many of you might be trying to balance both prelims and mains till now, but from now onwards, ensure that you are focusing completely on prelims, because prelims is getting competitive year by year, and if you should not be compromising on your prelims preparation. So if you are doing the optional or the mains preparation, you can stop it right now till the prelims gets over. So that is the third important point which I have to tell you. And coming to the fourth important point, it's about analyzing the past UPSC papers. So many of you might have written a lot of test series of various institutions, but most of you won't have analyzed the past year UPSC papers. This is important because of two reasons. One is, the first reason is that you will be able to judge the actual level of difficulty of the actual UPSC papers. The test series papers are usually a bit more difficult, bit more tougher than the actual UPSC paper. So once you are able to analyze the UPSC paper, you will be able to understand that okay, it's not as difficult as the papers of the other institutions, and you will be able to gain more confidence. Second thing is that the UPSC keeps on asking questions from some areas. For example, if we consider environment, last year in 2019 itself, there were two questions on national parks, right? So these kind of repetitions do happen in the UPSC papers, repetition of the areas of syllabus. Also, there were two questions from schedules of the constitution in the last year of UPSC paper. So these are very easy questions, given you prepare it. Okay, and if you don't prepare it, you will be missing on this easy questions. So this is the second area, that is analyzing the previous year UPSC papers will help you in identifying those areas where UPSC is continuously asking the questions from. Okay, and now the last point which I have to highlight is attempting the mock test. So you might be keeping on attending the mock test of various institutions. You should be continuing to do that more frequently. For example, I used to do it once in 2 days. I used to attempt a mock test in once in 2 days in the last 2 months. So you have to continue doing that. Also, one thing which you should focus while attending the mock papers is that you should focus on the technique of attending the paper rather than the content. So many of you might try to mug up the syllabus, the synopsis which comes after the test. So this is important, that is true, but what is more important is the technique of attempting the papers. For example, what I used to do was like I used to try to attempt the paper, go at least 3 rounds of reading the paper during those 2 hour examination. So in the first round, I will be attending the questions which I am 100% sure of, and I'll be eliminating the options which could be eliminated in the first round. Okay, but I won't attend those unsure questions in the first round. So in the first round, I'll be attending only the 100% sure questions. And coming to the second round, I'll be attending the questions which I have eliminated the options for. Like for example, I would have eliminated 2 options. So that will come to around 50-50 chance of getting it right. So I'll be attending those kind of questions in the second round. And coming to the third round also, I'll be trying to maximize my marks by getting more and more questions correct. So here I'll be reading the question again and again to ensure that like to at least get those 2 extra marks in the prelims. Okay. One more thing I would like to say is to avoid unnecessary guessing in the UPSC prelims. For example, there might be some questions where we feel that okay, this is the answers. Okay, option B is the answer, but you are not able to eliminate option A, C, and D. So you are not able to eliminate any of the options also, but you still feel that this is the answer. So I try to not attempt those questions because the margin of error, the possibility of getting an error in these kind of questions is too much. Instead, you should be focusing on informative guessing. Okay, so informative guessing is where you will be able to eliminate some of the options. Like you might have eliminated 2 options, or you might have eliminated 1 option. Okay, so you should be focusing on these kind of guessing rather than unnecessary guessing. Okay, without eliminating any options. Also, try to attempt around like try to attempt the questions, the number of questions where you are. I used to attempt around 80 to 85 questions. So it will vary from individual to individual, but you have an idea about okay, if I attend this much questions, I'll be getting around this much marks. So that kind of an idea you should be having. So this is what I mean by having a technique of attempting the paper. So this technique becomes more important rather than the content of the synopsis. Okay, so these are the main points which I would like to say, which you have to focus in the last 50 days. So I'll repeat it once more. First is revision of all the sources which you have done in the past 1 year. The second point is that limiting the number of new sources. Okay, don't go behind new sources. The third point is analyzing the past year UPSC papers. It can go like you can do around 6 to 10 years of past UPSC papers. And the fourth and the most fourth point is the technique of attempting the mock test. So if you keep these points in mind, I feel that you will be able to clear the UPSC prelims and you will be able to score high marks in the UPSC prelims, because in the last in the UPSC prelims which I cleared, I was able to score 120 around 120 marks in the prelims. So I hope that you also will be able to score like that. And all the best for the prelims examination. Have a great day. Thank you.